who have the UFO secrets that they could just drop.
Yeah.
Keep them.
Oh,
keep
no.
them. No, keep them.
No.
Fuck you.
No,
because you're on that shit. I told you stop doing sativas.
Listen. I gotta.
That's a great.
He did 2 of them.
Huh.
Listen, I'm in the zone. I'm feeling it.
Hey.
I do have to say, because this is related.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story I've been meaning to tell, but I wanted to get my fellow associates here in the proper setting.
All right.
Ty has an irrational fear of, as the French say, paranormal activity. He's a scientist.
All right. As Ty says, demon shit.
Demon shit.
I don't do demon
The rigorous theological phrase there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do no demon shit, man.
I've been having, so I had a friend of mine concocted a homemade edible sativa.
Oh, I know where this story's going. I didn't let you tell me this story before.
So
Now I'm stuck.
there's something in physics called high strangeness, and then some really crazy people attract themselves to it, and they kind of extrapolate it, but there might be some truth to this.
Yeah.
So people have these experiences, whether it's being abducted by aliens, near-death experiences. There's this phenomena that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm listening to this one where this kid is inside of his house with his grandmother. His grandmother's watching him. And the kid sees, they're waiting for his grandfather to come back home from work.
Yeah.
The kid sees some lights in the distance. And he's like, Grandma, I think Grandpa's here. And it's a green and like purple light. And it's getting closer and closer. Now you have to imagine there's fog.
Yeah.
Fog so subtly just sitting out there. Think about Montana in December or something
Just
like
out
that.
there on a ranch. Just
Very clear, yeah. Well, not a ranch, think about like a road coming up with a bunch of trees lined up like this. And you got some depth.
Yeah.
And these lights are getting closer and closer and closer to you. And you're sitting in the window of your house that's like this high. And he's like, Grandma, because he's starting to get concerned.
Yeah.
Grandma, come here. Grandma notices the tone changes of her grandson. She comes up, and what it appears to be is bulls. Very high resolution, very clear bulls with like a purple and green hue. And they're dancing.
The purple and green hue?
They're dancing, and they're looking the boy in the face, and they begin to smile a little bit from the right side of their mouth. Mind you, I watched that. The edible delays. It doesn't kick in. And so I fall asleep. And soon as I go into REM sleep,
That shit kicked in.
that edible, that scene in Get Out,
You just sunk in.
I went out of my body. I was in the fucking bedroom. I swear to you. It was only for a couple seconds, then I went back in it. Now, it was dreamlike, so I'm not saying it was exactly an astral body or something like that. But it felt very real. And all my dreams were like that. I immediately was like grabbed by this poltergeist, and it just had me up in the air, floating up. Just the whole dream felt like a day. It was forever. It took forever.
Where are you going, man? You still got the rest of the story. Come on. Let's keep this going.
Oh, man, come on. Listen, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. I'm just making this shit up.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Fuck you. Fuck you too, Chad.
Listen, man, it happened. It happened. I just fought through it for hours and hours, it felt like, and it was only like 2 or 3 hours of sleeping. It scared me so bad, I woke up and I was still high, and so now I'm paranoid, like walking throughout the apartment, going in here, turning the light on, turning it off. I look like I have OCD on an extreme scale.
Did you see anything?
Well, I'm so high, I'm having a hard time seeing shit. I'm also really tired. I was on like a bad, trip on this edible.
Yeah.
Right? Then I got to go to work. Several hours later, but the whole day I'm thinking about calling out. I'm like, I'm too scared to leave the apartment. And
You out of your mind. You got to be crazy.
But I've been really paying attention to the atmosphere around here. And I have to say,
what do you got?
I will knock you
Please.
the fuck out. What he said.
What are you about to
knock your
say?
ass out.
I being up at 3 in the morning in here. And listen, I'm not even.
I've been seeing this motherfucker up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, why the hell is he awake? He gets off at 10. Why is he awake at 3? What the hell has he been doing? Now I know.
I'm usually in here doing
Seeing
something.
Jesus. Maniac, you got me mixed up.
If only.
He's seeing.
Anyway,
Okay, so
if you listen to scary stories, eat an edible, a very high percentage, and if you really want to have a nightmare, keep trying it.
yeah.
And take it before you go. Don't wait till you get high. Take it, then go to bed. It's almost going to seem pointless. But then you'll be high inside of your dream. And it's twice as intense. And you can even know you're dreaming. I knew I was dreaming and I couldn't stop this fucking thing. That's what was terrifying me. Usually when you know you're dreaming, you can do something about it. I was at the mercy of this. What this?
Shut the fuck up.
For back of a
Shut up.
This very
Shut up. Don't say it.
this blissful angel of a being.
Yeah, right.
It swaddled me and hugged me.
Very tightly.
And that was a good story. It helped me through my fears. And now I'm okay. I needed to tell that to Ty because if he ever gets in bad shape, an angel will come and save him from the demon.
Very tightly.
But look up high strangeness to anyone still listening. High strangeness.
Ain't nobody still listening. I'd have got to be like, no, he talking about some demon shit. I'm cutting this off.
Oh, you didn't get to the stranger one. What happened to
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, no, there's more where this comes from.
More.
I don't want to be here when you tell me.
There's one more. Come on,
Go
just
ahead
one
and drop
more.
into it. Yeah,
This one's not even nearly
it's
as
not
bad.
that bad. It's really not.
Guy in a car. You guys ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, that's a way to start.
Guy in a car. Car breaks down.
Yeah.
Cornfield. And there's a straw man. What do you call that? Scarecrow. Scarecrow out
in the
there.
middle of the field,
Just sitting in the field.
clearing. You can just see
And
it
he turns his head this way. He turns back, and now its head's facing him.
staring dead at him.
Yes, but it's like 50 feet closer. And every time he turns, it gets closer. Almost like if you're taking a picture.
Yeah.
When the new
Just
flash
pops in
comes up,
closer.
he's closer. Like
Closer.
Insidious, I think, has that in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this keeps happening, and then he also noticed an entire forest start to grow. So he's now in an entirely different setting. Then he wakes himself up because he's screaming at himself to wake up. When he wakes up, his car is now in the middle of the marsh. So his car had physically moved, and he has 3 hours of lost time.
Yeah.
Obviously, he runs out of there. And about 3 weeks later, he's going, I either need to go back there or get a CAT scan.
Yeah.
I need to go back there and see what happened. Or I need to go get a CAT scan because I'm fucking
slightly
having
losing my
delusions.
mind, yeah.
Yes. So he goes back there. And he notices an old house. An old house out there in that marsh.
That he's never seen before.
He's never seen before. But it was there the whole time. When he looks into the house, there's a black figure. Like a man. More like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Like a satanic, like Satan himself. You know, like have you guys ever seen no, the Passion of the Christ, Satan and the Passion of the Christ.
That's worse.
It's hanging from the ceiling looking at him smiling.
You leaving?
Fuck you, Cole. I'm out.
See, this is what happens when you allow emotion
Come on,
to
man.
overcome your rationality.
Yeah, just take a seat.
This
It's
just goes to
fine.
show.
It's perfectly fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
This just goes to show Ty believes in the evidence most of the time. On this very specific subject,
Yeah.
he
That's the thing.
he chokes worse than Paul George.
You got to come back for that.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a worse one than that. I mean, the sleep paralysis where you see the guy in a trench coat.
Oh yes. And across cultures, people see that man in that hat.
Yeah.
They see. Oh, he's in there in protest, guys. He's
not loving this at all.
He's in there doping himself up with something to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. All right, guys.
Man. All right.
This has been a good one.
We'll end it right there. We won't go any further into the darkness.
More to come, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to go out in the fields.
I told you, man. Get you out there in the SkinWalker Ranch.
SkinWalker Ranch. Hey, listen. Listen, if one of you guys out there, Jacques Vallée by prayer,
Give me some clearance.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'll pay you $5,000.
Don't come back.
Let me see it. Let me touch it. And then give me a priest. All right, guys.
Yeah. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.
All right, guys. So we're going to end it right there. Of course, if you like the content, you like what we're doing, go ahead and like, subscribe. Also hit that notification button right underneath this video. That's how you're going to be able to know exactly when each one of our content is going to be launching. Also, thank you all. We appreciate you all taking your time out to listen to us, watch us. Of course, welcome to the family, and we'll be with you all soon. Peace.